Yeah, no, I know that. You just wait for him to come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Josh.
If you'd like, you can talk there for a little bit and you can just hang out.
I'll wait till I see him. Hello, people. Twitter people. Under pressure. What you doing? Florian Atlas is unable to join. Oh, come on, Josh.
Okay.
Hey, there he is.
Hello.
Hey, Josh.
What's going on?
I'm doing an interview with this guy, this rock and roll guy called Homme. You heard of him?
Yeah, I heard of him. I heard of him.
He's pretty good, man.
Yeah. How have you been since the last
Okay. Yeah, good. Thanks. Yeah.
What's it been
Where are
like?
you now?
I'm at home.
In LA? Oh, hey.
That's
Hi,
Camille.
Homme.
We're playing
All
Monopoly.
right.
He's doing
Hey.
Hi.
Hey there.
homework.
Right. Okay, man. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And yeah, man, and thanks for doing the track. I know I've thanked you already, but I'll thank
Yeah.
you in public. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been busy? Last time I talked, you were just watching telly.
Yeah, I came to LA. I'm in LA now.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So we came here and uh I've been doing just various things, seeing people. Because now, you can actually see people. Yeah.
Are you
Uh,
are you vaccinated? I'm not vaccinated.
yeah, I'm vaccinated.
All right. Well,
Double Pfizer.
you doubled the Pfizer?
Double Pfizer right there, man.
Right here, right there.
Yeah.
Ah,
Uh,
well, you got
yeah,
enough. Yeah, now I can just hug you when I see you next.
are you going to get vaccinated?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. But it's nice because then you can kind of hang with people, strangers or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so used to just being here.
Yeah.
These two, and the third one. I'm
Yeah.
just, I'm not sure I'm ready to go anywhere anymore.
I know. I know. That's the thing. Yeah. During the first lockdown last year, I was locked down with my daughter Mary and her kids. So that meant, I was locked down with like four of my grandkids
I
and
know
my
Mary.
daughter and her.
I've
Huh?
shot some pics with Mary. We've
Yeah, you know Mary.
we've run around the valley together.
Yeah.
It's really weird when I was all dressed up in a suit, but then I'm
Yeah.
train tracks in Burbank.
Yeah.
Everyone that drove by was like, "What the hell is going on?" It's like, So I've spent some time with Mary. Yeah, she's great.
She's a sweetheart. So it was lovely, being locked down with her because, once they leave home and they have their own kids, you get to see them occasionally, but you don't live with them anymore.
Yeah.
So suddenly this is a good excuse to be living with my kids and my kid and the grandchildren.
How's Nance?
So,
How's Nance?
huh?
How's Nance?
She's lovely, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's enjoying it. We're in LA. We're seeing some friends. Saw
Yeah.
Ringo last night.
Oh yeah. How's that?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, great. They've Peter Jackson, the director, has made a film using footage of the Beatles from the Let It Be period.
Uh-huh.
Um, but
Yeah.
it's us aged, I don't know, 20s or something, whatever we were.
Right. He's been doing a
Late
lot.
20s.
Did you see that World War I stuff he did too?
Yeah,
That was incredible. It's incredible.
He's got a great little facility down in New Zealand.
I've been there.
That's super state of the art,
Yeah.
and so it's really good. I'm excited about it. You know, it's raw
Yeah.
because it's us working, and you know, so you're hearing the songs, but you know, somebody might be playing something, and you're not. It's not like a performance. There's somebody's, you know, doing the riff from Get Back, and somebody else might be trying something else. You know, so it's a bit raw, but I think it's nice. It's real. It's what happens when you're rehearsing.
Yeah, but I saw, you know, I've seen footage of you guys in the studio where there's cameras, and you know, it's movie cameras, film cameras,
Yeah.
a reload and all that stuff. Was that ever awkward? Because you guys are putting stuff together.
Yeah.
Then there's
Yeah.
these guys.
It was a bit.
One guy.
It's really awkward at first.
Yeah.
You know, because and you don't want to do anything, you know, because you. But then after a little while, you started to forget it, except when you were like there were tense moments,
Yeah.
and so you know you're arguing, and suddenly, oh, you look at the camera like, shit, this is getting.
But someone's like, I got to reload.
Captured.
Can you hold it for a second? I got to reload this film mag. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Peter's done a great job. He sent me something really interesting this morning. He's, you know, got really good state-of-the-art technology.
Yeah.
So the film sound, a lot of it, is recorded mono on a Nagra tape machine.
Yeah.
So for instance, if you've got a guitar and someone's talking, sometimes you can't quite hear what's going on. So what they've done, they've got an AI thing, an artificial intelligence thing, and they've taught the computer to know what a voice sounds like, and they've taught it to know what a guitar sounds like. So they take the piece of mono tape and they just say, okay, now lose the voice. And the computer just plays the guitar thing.
Does that scare you? That's some.
It's
great for that. It's great for that.
No, that's what I mean. It's going to be good for the film because it means they can separate. So then they tell it, now get rid of the guitar, and then you just hear the voice clean. So it means instead of a mono mix, they can actually make a little bit better mix, make it clearer.
Yeah.
But it is a bit too state of the art. It's handy for the film.
Well, you know, we used to use the Nagra to, and then just as a microphone and let it go through that tape cycle out in the desert, you know, and then just integrate it into the stuff because those Nagra sound so incredible, you know.
Yeah.
Just as a microphone, just as a piece of tape, you know, to run.
Yeah. I sometimes record on a little cassette, like a little dictaphone.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes the sound on that.
Because it's being compressed so good.
Yeah, it's compression. Yeah, I'd say that to the engineer. So why does this sound so good, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's like really heavily compressed. Can we use it? So yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's I had a little cassette tape too, and it had compression on it, and it's great because it would act like a tape slap because it was just a little bit behind. So you do drums, and it's just that little bit of perfect tape slap, you know.
Yeah. Have you used? You do that? Do you sometimes?
I still do it all the time. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So did you get to hear the rest of the album yet?
There you go. Back. I'm
yeah.
back.
You froze for a minute.
Yeah, I use that all the time. You know, I love using the wrong stuff incorrectly. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean that's why doing this track, I just was panning stuff so hard. You know.
Yeah.
The more it seems like when you're using 8 tracks and having to bounce stuff over, drums and bass end up over here, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that too, I mean, this record was raw for you. It's raw. That's why I did mine so raw, because I just was like I told you, I was like, I want to be mine to be the rawest.
Yeah.
Of them all.
I think you succeeded.
Wait a minute, don't give me a hard time. I was trying to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He meant to be raw, people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always go for the raw, you know.
Yeah. Well, rock and roll. So,
Oh, come on,
what's your
internet.
day looking like? You just hanging? You
Yeah,
hanging with everyone?
yeah. I'm just hanging. You know, I'm working. I got my own place, and you know, I'm just being creative. Actually, doing this, because it only took a day to do. You know, it just was like felt like I should just throw it together. You know, I mean, not like I shouldn't spend time on it. It's just like I don't like to second guess too much, because then it feels like you're guessing for the second time. You know,
Yeah, I
and
know. Yeah.
yeah, and it just felt really natural. Your track felt really natural and like it came together, and so I just, you know, I wanted mine to come together too, you know, quickly.
Mhm. It's like the early records that I used to love, like the early Elvis.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, but you listen to that, and it's so simple,
yeah,
but it's just fantastic.
yeah, and it's raw.
Um, yeah, that's raw. Yeah, exactly.
That's why for
And
my
then hmm?
well, in my place, I ended up the first stuff I ended up buying was all that Ampeg stuff from
Yeah,
Sunset, like the same stuff from Sunset that Sun City had, you know,
yeah.
all that gear, you know. I'm kind
Hmm.
of I get into the gear side of it, you know.
You do a bit of
Yeah,
a gearhead.
a little bit, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
actually, yeah, a lot of it
yeah.
because it
I don't
feels
know.
good.
I'm not technical,
Yeah,
so I don't really know enough about it. So I'll just plug a guitar in and into the amp, and that's pretty much all I'll do.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
But that's where I end up too.
yeah,
Yeah, because I like to have this stuff, but I'm trained by no one. You know, it's just here,
yeah,
and so at the end of the day, I end up like I used the worst. I used one amp for all the parts of what I did on yours. A little
yeah.
tiny, a little tiny solid state 110. Just
Did
plugged it in and let it rip. You know,
yeah, and
because
so yeah, and it sounds great.
yeah, it's just
Who drummed on Lavatory Lil?
Chad Smith from the Chili
That was
Peppers.
Chad, wasn't it? Yeah, I
He
spoke to
was he
him
was in.
yesterday, actually.
Oh yeah.
I happened to speak to him. A friend of mine was on a call to him, and I just, didn't realize he was on the phone. So I said, "Hey." So we said a quick
He's
hi to
he's a
each other.
great guy and a great drummer, and I had all this weird little stuff too.
Yeah. So whereabouts are you?
I'm in
I'm
I'm I'm in Malibu right now.
Malibu. Yeah. We were out there the other day. Actually, we were seeing some friends in Paradise Cove.
Oh yeah, I'm right. I'm really close to that. Yeah, I'm really
Like
close.
it's like a trailer park.
Yeah, but it's the most expensive trailer park in in town.
Ah, you got it. That's it. It it
Most
once was
like,
it once was a trailer park.
yeah, when they used to call it Malabama, you know.
But
Yeah,
it's no, you it's definitely gone up market now. But
yeah. It's an upscale trailer park now, that's for sure. You know.
really, and you go. Our friend drove us around just to show us where we were, and some of the things are definitely not trailers. They're big posh houses.
Yeah, it's weird. It's old beach houses and then some pretty like seriously posh places where you're like, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
beyond it, quite beyond, you know. But there's a studio out here, so Chad played drums and it, like I said, it was like it it was a lot of fun because it felt like it was supposed to just whatever came naturally, you know.
yeah,
Plus, I did a bunch of like tip in the hat things to your old band, you know.
yeah,
Like there's some paperback writerisms, those you know, all those quick moves like that. And there's the kind of like come together stuff, like vocal percussion and going tats, you know.
yeah.
You know, all
I
that
remember
stuff.
you. I remember you telling me how it opens the track, and you
Yeah.
know, I know it's a secret, right? But it was
Oh,
great. So I listened out for it,
yeah.
and it was great. I hadn't noticed it, I must say, till you told me.
Sorry, I
I
froze.
just had a call coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Tell him I said hey.
yeah, no, I had a call coming in that I've had to block.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
I'll
Yeah. Well,
explain it. I'll explain myself later.
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I
Oh,
I used a lighter. I figure you use a lighter occasionally here and there, so I thought if I'd use a lighter for percussion in the beginning of that tune. Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good way to start, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So, like I say, did you manage to hear the other people on the album?
I haven't heard anybody's yet.
You haven't heard a copy, but because it's interesting. It's a real quite varied bunch of people. Hello there.
That's
How you
Wolfie.
doing?
Hi.
You're on global television.
What are you doing?
Welcome to the show.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna say hello.
Oh, say
What
hi.
you doing?
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing?
What are you? What were you doing?
Well, I was just going. I was drawing downstairs.
You were drawing? What were you drawing?
Drawing. Yeah. Looks like your brother's drawing too.
He was doing math. Strangely.
Oh, is he? Oh, homeschooling.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah.
Well,
Actually,
you know.
If you want to send your kids over to me, I'm a really great homeschool teacher.
I remember when you were doing the track, you were saying, why am I trying to get in touch with you? Lifestyle advice.
Yeah. Yeah, that was right. Lifestyle advice. If you need any advice,
Yeah, you're qualified, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
uh,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it was great to do the track. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
man. Well,
Yeah.
so I'll make sure you get a copy of it. Are you vinyl? Do you like vinyl?
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I'll send you a vinyl
Yeah,
of
send me
the
one.
album. Yeah, it's nice though. It's a very eclectic group of people who've
Yeah. I still got my player
agreed.
over there.
Hello there.
I still got my player over there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, ready to
I
go.
like your floral background.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, nice one.
little crystal.
Oh, amethyst.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. No fooling
and
you.
yeah, I know my gems.
Yeah, you know your jams and your gems quite well.
I know my jams, I know my gems, and I know my gyms.
You do. Yeah, and your wolfies.
Hey, now come on, wait a minute. What are you gonna sing us a song?
He's actually a good singer. Do you like to
Is
sing?
he? What would you sing if you were gonna sing? What song would you sing?
Probably Nikki Lane, huh?
Yeah, I would do.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been working with this girl, Nikki Lane. She's really good, and he
We
knows it.
met her. We met her.
She's good. Yeah. Haha. Great.
Yeah, little booger. Yeah,
Love it.
Try to.
Ah, wait a minute.
yeah.
This
Let me guess. Paul.
this man cannot see.
Yeah,
It's a good job. It's a good job. What we're doing isn't important, isn't it?
yeah,
I mean, I love that about these things. The phone can fall over, or someone can come in, or
what's great for me is that I never cared anyways. I always thought like if it's all too prim and proper, I'm like, oh God.
yeah, I
You know
know.
what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
supposed to be perfect.
yeah.
I,
I mean, people will say to me, who's going to do the lighting? Who's going to do the makeup? I go, no, I'm just going to stick the camera up,
yeah.
and it
Well,
looks okay.
I feel the same about the recordings. They're supposed to
Yeah.
be good. Supposed to be good. They're not supposed to be perfect. You know, perfect is something you strive for, but it's not something you actually should expect to achieve. You know, it's
No.
you know
No.
it's supposed to be raw. It's supposed to be good, but it's not supposed to be perfect. You know.
No, I know. Yeah.
I like these records where you play everything too. They're
Y-
because
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
there's a certain linear behavior that's really cool. You know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you know your feel.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, if you put the guitar down, you know exactly where the bass goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. Well,
Mm.
and somehow it doesn't have to be perfect because you're like, no, I'm doing all this, so it's fine. You know, it's fine.
Yeah.
I know
It's
you
good.
like golf,
It's
like
funny, man. That's the great thing. One of the things I love about music is there's no rules really. You
yeah,
know, I have until COVID, my old school in Liverpool where me and George went. Um, I kind of teach a class there,
yeah,
uh, songwriting, but the first thing I say when I go in with the kids, I say, look, let's get this straight. I don't know how to do this.
yeah,
You,
yeah,
you may think I know, but there's no rules. I
yeah.
can't give you any rules.
Yeah, well,
Which,
I love that. It's the only thing I've ever known that's never wrong. You know, it's
yeah,
never wrong. You know, you show me. You think if you don't like some style of music, I'll show you 300 people that think it's are willing to die for it. You know, it's never wrong. You know,
yeah,
uh, yeah.
good man.
What's up?
I was gonna say something.
Oh, my son was gonna say something. Hold on.
You can't have good
Oh,
music unless it has flaws.
Say that.
You can't have
what,
good music
but
unless it has flaws.
yeah, but your dad said it's never wrong. Is your dad right or wrong?
He's not.
That's a tricky one.
He said he's not wrong. He went double negative on it. He's not.
All right.
He's not wrong.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go see a man about a dog.
Same. Good to see you again, Paul.
Thanks for doing this, man. Thanks for
You got
hooking
it.
in, and thank the kids.
Yeah, you
Thanks to
got
the kids for being part of it. Hey guys.
And love to Nance.
All right, man. Lots of
See you
love,
soon.
Joe.
See you, mate.
See you, dude.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Cheers.
In and direct